I'm finally launching my first trading robot that I built myself from scratch. So far the live account is showing a great return of 6% a month, but the kicker is that this one strategy is just one part of the whole Algo trading space origin portfolio. Together with my team, we've built multiple expert advisors and selected the best ones to be part of this first portfolio, and we will be fully transparent in revealing what it's trading and what the risk is. So if you decide to trade it with us, you can grab it at a very low price at the launch. So stay with me to show this all to you. So you can read more about the portfolio on the Algo trading space platform. There is the combined backtest, which looks really great, but I will leave it on you to read all of the information. I want to show you the live trading. That's the live account I got with Black Bull Markets, and it's a $2,000 live account. In the history, we can see that I have a profit of $357, and here I'm trading the Aussie CAD for the H1 time frame, the Pound Swiss, the Aussie Swiss, and I have the account tracker which tracks the performance, which I'll show you in a second. But from the panel you can guess that we used Expert Advisor Studio with the Grid edition, which was launched in 2026, and it gives us the possibility to build great expert advisors. I will show it to you in a second, but if you look at the account history, you'll see that I already have plenty of trades that opened and closed. I am starting with 0.01, which is the lowest lot that we can trade on MetaTrader, and we have a recovery if the trade goes against us, which increase 4 times, particularly in this strategy. So you can see that the first recovery started 0.04, the second one is with 0.16, but there is a limitation of maximum 4 recovery orders. And here we can see such an example with the Aussie CAD. So 1, 2, 3, 0.64 was opened, and until the moment 0.64 is the highest we've seen. And yep, that's a great martingale, but it's limited because it has maximum recovery orders that could be opened. And if I show you the backtest right in here, you can see how smoothly it goes up since the beginning of 2020. Obviously we tested it prior to 2020, but we focused in the last 5-6 years, and you can see that because this recovery or the multiplier is a bit aggressive, so it multiplies quickly to 0.04 and 0.16, simply it recovers very quickly when the price goes against us. It doesn't hold trades open for a long time, and I'll just show you some examples. So right in here we had a trade that closed with the Pound Swiss, so you can see that it started selling in here. So here is the first recovery, second recovery, third recovery, and the trade was closed. And of course from the inputs we can control how many recovery trades we want to have. So here we have grid maximum total positions of 4. The multiplier, the coefficient is 4 as well. If I show you the account tracker, you will see better how the equity line grows. Here is this bigger drawdown we had, but the max drawdown was 24% in this $2,000 live account, and the gain so far is 17% with an average monthly return of 6.09. It's been trading for nearly 3 months in this live account, and honestly I'm very happy with the performance. And like I said at the beginning, this is just one of the 4 strategies that we included in the portfolio, and I'll show you the portfolio in a second. But what I wanted to show you actually is that the Aussie CAD is the best performer from this single strategy. So the first strategy inside, as you can see, is pretty robust because it's trading 5 different currency pairs, but the most profitable one obviously goes into the portfolio. And it's not just the most profitable strategy for 3 months live trading. It is the currency pair that showed most robustness in our backtesting and multiple tests we are running with my team before we started trading in live and before we put it into the portfolio, and it seems we did a good job by selecting this pair because the live performance of this individual live account proved that our robustness checks actually work, and indeed it's the most profitable pair for this expert advisor. And here it is, the origin Algo trading space portfolio, which includes 4 different expert advisors trading on 5 different currency pairs. And I'm honestly very happy we finally completed it because it took us over 6 months probably working on it, making sure that we've done all the best based on what we've seen from all third-party EAs we are reviewing and trading, and we will keep trading, of course. But the reason why we decided to do it is because when we buy an expert advisor from the market, we don't know the core strategy. That's been always the issue. That's been always what's bothering me when we are trading live money. I don't know what's the logic. I don't know when exactly the expert advisor buys or sells. We can change the risk and we backtest and we build custom set files. We do everything possible, but we don't know what's the strategy behind. So I really wanted, and my team wanted, to have something that we built from the ground. And when EA Studio added this grid option, it gives us a lot of freedom and the possibility to build such robust strategies with such backtests that I just showed to you. And here we have the 398 strategy, which I showed to you on the live account. We have it actually trading on Aussie Swiss as well. We have the 402 trading the New Zealand. We have the 526 trading the Euro dollar, and we have the 124 trading the pound dollar. And if I show you the results from the backtest, where we backtested individually each expert advisor and we prepared the set files for it, you will see that the max equity drawdown for the first 398 expert advisor is $1,131. For the second is 818 1K. For the third, 800 for the euro dollar and 768 for the pound dollar. Now, running some AI models locally that we've educated for the purpose of algo trading, we know exactly how much is the combined drawdown if those expert advisors were trading simultaneously in the last 5 years, and it is 1100. So if we trade it in a 5K account, we have a huge buffer or safety factor of 2.23. The total net profit from the backtest is above 10K, which is just fantastic. And overall, this portfolio is expected to give us 3.98%. And my team wanted to launch this portfolio after we have 3 or 6 months of proven live track records. But I said, hey guys, you know what? Let's share it from the beginning. Let's make it as open as possible to our subscribers, to our community. So if you want to trade it together with us and help us develop it, you are more than welcome. We will hear every comment. We will improve the portfolio as much as possible from the start, so it can be one of the best. That's why I'm transparently showing you how much we are trading with each expert advisor in the portfolio. And obviously by the time we publish this video, the portfolio will be live on the results page, so you can monitor how it's performing. But I want to show you why we decided to put it straight away on a 5K account. For example, the market basta that we've been trading on a 1K account for quite a long time, over a year. It's been one of the most robust strategies we found on the market, and it gives us 3% a month. It's been in a floating loss for quite a while now. It reached 66% of a floating loss, and that's because it's a 1K account. Now, if I search for the premium portfolio, which is premium portfolio 1, where the market master is trading as well, you will see that the max floating loss is just 35%. And on top of that, it's not just the market master, it's also the Waka Waka and other expert advisors. So when we trade in a bigger account, like with 5k capital, once the expert advisor gets into a drawdown, it's not gonna be that significant compared to if you're trading it on a 1k account. Simply 1k, especially for the grid martingales, it's not enough. But if you trade it on a 5k account where you keep low risk, it is much more likely that the account will survive long term. And of course, with our portfolio, we make sure to exit those drawdowns as quickly as possible. And we made sure that the drawdowns do not happen at the same time. And the strategies actually are very, very simple. We didn't want to make anything complicated. So the strategy ending on 398 without the grid is having a MACD indicator as an entry condition. And whenever the MACD line crosses the zero line upwards is the entry point, and ADX should confirm it, and we have Bull's Power as an exit. But that's the strategy without the grid. And how I found those initial good strategies is I selected some strategies that I've built myself and I run them on live account without the grid. I wanted to make sure that the entry itself is strong enough. Of course, sometimes it will happen that it will not hit the take profit and the price goes in the opposite direction. This is where we need the grid to recover it, but we need to make sure that the entry is strong, because the stronger the entry is, the less we will need to use the grid. And there is one last check we are currently doing before going live with this origin algo trading space portfolio. We've put it on a Black Bull demo account. So this is a demo account. So before we go live, this is part of our procedures now. We make sure that once we prepare everything, we put it first on a demo account. This way, we eliminate some final possible errors we've done with the set files, with the settings. And once we confirm on demo that everything's all right, we will simply switch to a live account on this terminal and it will start trading live. And we made sure that everything is properly set. And like you know, Black Bull gives us great trading conditions for expert advisors, execution speed and low spreads. So on Monday, and I'm recording this video late Friday evening, on Monday we will start the live account trading this portfolio, and we are launching it at a very low price, guys. 290 I think is the final price for the launch, which is one-time payment for the whole portfolio, which includes the 4 expert advisors, and it will actually include the future expert advisors in this portfolio, because we are doing it for ourselves and we obviously will improve the strategies. If we find a better one, we will replace one of these that are currently trading, and obviously if you purchase it, you will also get it for free lifetime. We wanted to make it very open to the community, and we will be very transparent with you, and if you have questions, we will answer them, and we will look into every single comment, and we will improve the strategy because we can. It's ours. We have built it from the ground and we can do whatever we want with it. And like I said, your help in developing and building it together will be very useful to us. So thank you very much for all of the support through the years. It was really my dream to build our portfolio. Of course, it can happen that some of the EAs will fail, that we've made a mistake, but I know that I have a team behind me who supports me 100%. We will find a solution to improve it, and we will do it, and you will receive the update if you decide to get it and trade it with us. So thank you very much for that, guys. And before you go, like I always say, check out this video on my site to learn how we build diversified portfolios and to learn more about algo trading. I wish you safe trading. Don't forget I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.